Welcome to all the mystery and intrigue of football well after dark. This late night matchup, and history says anything can happen. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions, West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, take on another team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Spartans will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Nittany Lions offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. To bring it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running with purpose. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And third and short, to try to pick it up on the ground. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. The Spartans offense comes out for their first possession today. And today, Kirk, we got an elite running back matched up across from an elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
Well, Chris, these two guys are as good as there is at their position. One thing we know for sure, you're not just going to see them matched up in the run game. What I can't wait to see is, can this linebacker stay with this running back in the passing game? Because he can be very dangerous catching the ball out of the backfield as well.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Finds his man. It's McCray. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Spartans line up on 1st and 10 now. Same tailback, another carry. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. End zone ahead. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And the Spartans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Back to throw. It's Childs. And it's incomplete, targeting the man right near the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch in space. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. They'll try the left side with a toss. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking downfield, it's Childs. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
First and goal, Michigan State.
So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
That makes the score Michigan State 10, Penn State 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, it's Allen. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Nittany Lions pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. And the back gets the football. Breaking tackles. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Toss play to the outside. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, great job up front here getting this 1st down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those 1st downs.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The back's got to run a pitch. 1st down and more. He's still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You know, it's great to see the old traditional option executed to perfection. The running back knew right where to be, didn't panic when the ball was headed his way, and then once he got into space, it was smooth sailing all the way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Childs. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The Spartans will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Ross. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. And that one straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. The back's got it. Running with purpose. And the Spartans keep the football on the move.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. He finds some space. First down, looking for more now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The Spartans bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Relentless. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. They were not going to catch him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. And the PAT is good. It puts them in front, 14-13 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the single back takes the handoff. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Childs. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Over the middle. It's McCray. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they have had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. You go back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Important second down play coming up. Give it to the back again. He gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. To throw, it's Childs. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
And the Spartans are in the red zone. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. has to throw it. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Contact as he let the ball go. Touchdown, Michigan State. And that will give them the lead now.
The offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
Now the try here for the extra point. Make the extra point and go up 6.
That makes the score. Michigan State 20, Penn State 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks clear over the right side. Hill and they chase him down. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
The Spartans will line up to punt it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
QB decides to keep it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Short connection with a tight end here. And he brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
The Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving. The shotgun running play call. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. Breaks an open space.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Leaning on the run game here late. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. Stop him for a loss.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's an option look. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And now they'll run it on the draw. As the first down is still going. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, the timing and the fake on this play was so good. You almost think it's a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion, and the illusion was that they're going to throw the football. It looked like a pass play, but instead, they turned it into a draw. The offensive linemen were able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game. That's why they picked up big yards in the secondary.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to pass. It's Childs. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's looking deep again. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's McCray. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Spartans. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on?
That makes the score. Michigan State 27, Penn State 24.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0.